June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court.
Is it really true about my aunt?
What, that she's a bitch? Yeah, I'm afraid so. There's no way Miney could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan.
Yeah, there is. Me.
I did it!
I framed myself.
That's not me.
That's terrible. Why would my aunt...
Everything's gonna be just as I predicted, Miss... Oh wait. I think that's Francesca based off the Mr. Phoenix, right?
Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I thought that was... I swear to God, I thought it was Mia.
Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Actually, we pretty much did, but it's fine.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age.
Damn. Are you done yet? You caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat.
But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Are we gonna get fucking slapped?
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is.
Okay, well, damn. Anyway, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All Blind, everyone. We're in the home fucking stretch. I can't wait to sound like a fucking idiot for an hour.
Yeah.
AKA, it's just what I sound like. Not even like Miney's voice, just me talking.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Can you prove Miss Miney had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. I'm bluffing. Miney and Dr. Gray had only one point of connection, and it was a car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Oh God. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought like you wanted to like ask about like my motive? I like don't see the point in like bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'd do any good, but... Here's how I got my face fried off. That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. Here's the car. I was like totally poked too, so I just fell asleep in the passenger seat. And then we crashed and died. I like woke up because of the jolt, and then there was like a sea of flames around me. I like opened the door and like got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk in the tabloids day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Ah! Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Alright. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I have to work this from another angle. Tell me about your horrible car accident.
You managed to move the mouse, and then the cursor was on the screen for a second.
I saw it, I was like, don't bring it up, don't bring it up. It was like last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like it was in May too. Like the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like our accident was like on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it was just a coincidence? My sister was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because of medicines, like, getting mixed up. Was it the fault of your sister, Miney? Like, no way! Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sets.
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Miney's fault.
Damn. Which means as far as real facts are concerned, Miney is the one that made the mistake. But like, it really wasn't my sis. And like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted? Like, she had talked to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna press her harder about her dead sister.
Press her real good. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True.
Ah, but like, I didn't like have a driver's license.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
There you go, buddy.
This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway. I was like totally pooped out, so I like fell asleep in the passenger seat. The accident happened at that night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at like 1 AM or so, I think? I had like a paper due like really soon. So like, I hadn't slept and was working like really hard.
So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened.
Oh, I think the added statement is at the very end of it. I like woke up because of a jolt and there was a sea of flames around me.
Yeah.
And your sister? What happened to her? She fucking died. I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and there was like a ton of smoke. I'm pretty sure it was a red car, but okay. I like totally had like no clue what was going on. I like opened the door and then got away.
Wait, was this the first statement?
No, that's the second to last one. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like kept wanting to forget that time. Okay, how's my monitor been on for 4 fucking hours? I turned it on before we watched SVU.
Oh no, I still need to find how to fix that.
Yeah. So like, I don't remember things about the accident in like detail anymore.
Well, it's alright, no need to push yourself.
Thanks, Judge. I think I like gave an interview after the incident.
Yeah, she was doing a post-game interview afterwards.
Yeah, like that it would probably be the most accurate, you know? Oh yeah, we do have that. Well, if it's that article, then I already got it. I like didn't have my license, so like I couldn't take over driving for her. And that's why you were in the passenger seat? Like, yeah. I was like at my college's research lab until like really late. So my sister was like giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix. Yes? You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Yeah, so let's find it and crush the contradiction and end this.
I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I wonder if you think she's lying about having a license? That's crazy.
No,
like,
I would never. Ignore that.
You see you at the movies. That one. Yep. Miss Meanie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. And this is a photo you took in the for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Dr. Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic doctor. Oh shit.
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like last November. What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's a half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license.
Ow.
Cry, and my whip will accommodate.
Okay, well don't be mean to me.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
Bitch. I'm like glad that you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive. Huh. Ow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. What, did you fucking whip me? Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Meanie, why do you think you wouldn't have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Yippee! Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. I like chefs. I wouldn't be allowed. Alright. Like, around the time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was this total big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had gotten this really shiny red car, like, sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a newbie drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see, a bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
What even is a sports car? Is that just, like, a Mustang? Or, like,
Yeah.
But, like, is it just for speed?
Okay, well, you're getting into a big bag of worms here.
Is it? Sorry.
Because there's like a difference between like sports cars and muscle cars, and car classifications are weird. I'm not enough of a car guru to tell you.
Yeah.
But
When I think of like sports cars, I think of like the NASCAR ones that like drive in a circle, or like the ones that go like 200 miles an hour in like 5 seconds just to cross a line really fast, and they have like those like.
Those are typically
parachutes.
race cars.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think when I think sports cars, because that's technically a sport.
Yeah. Well, I think sports cars are generally associated with having more horsepower and a like larger engine, and they usually cost more for insurance.
Oh,
But
okay.
but that's about all I've got. Yeah.
Huh, I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but thanks, Phoenix.
Yeah,
me either.
Yeah, me neither.
Alright, I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around the time I was, like, getting really close to getting my license.
How close?
So, what do you mean by really close? I'm sorry. Like, I had, like, one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called? Permits? Wow, that big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Fucking dumbass. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. I mean, we fucking bike everywhere.
Ignorance is to be whipped.
What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes are utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? My sister was, like, totally a big fan of cars, like, really valued ones. She valued cars. How much did you say she valued her car? Well, like, she flipped out at, like, a drop of rain. And like she would notice if someone like touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Yeah, honestly, if you're worried about fucking rain, what is it, a fucking Cybertruck? What's gonna get rust on it?
Yeah.
Have you seen this? They started rusting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, they're resistant, so when they start getting rust, it's so hard to get the rust off because it's stainless steel. So you got these fucking ugly ass cars driving around, not only because of the shape, but you also got like fucking brown spots on your car. Are you about to burp? I almost threw up. Why did she take such a special care of the car? How could you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
Yeah, she just killed these 14 kids or 14 people and then got a bonus check and spent it on this new car.
Yeah, she killed 14 patients. She was like, guess who got a car? Got a Bentley.
Yeah.
New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars get dirty is just another fact of life, but...
I thought she was gonna say, like you would know anything about cars, dipshit.
Fucking idiot. I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, right? Asking something more scientific, alright? Or significant, alright?
Of more significance.
Of more significance.
Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it?
She like just had gotten a really shiny brand new red sports car. It was a new car? Yeah. She had like just gotten it. It was like from the UK.
The UK. Were those her boyfriend's initials?
It was a really special model. Wait, they in the UK, I know they drive on the different side of the road than we do, but is the driver's seat on the left or is it on the right?
Oh, I think it's on the other side.
I kind of want to look it up.
I think it's on the other side, but...
Yeah, I know when I went on a cruise, we went to like Atlantis and whatnot, like that island that has it and whatnot. They drove on the left side, but I think the bus we went on, the driver's seat was on the left as well.
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense for a bus.
Yeah.
Because it feels kind of weird to get into the left side of a bus, unless... I thought that the like double-decker buses in Britain, I thought were... you get in on the left.
I just text Sage right now. Hey, where you guys drive?
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Oh.
Eenie Miney is spinning on her feet.
Okay, I don't know how accurate this is because it's AI generated. But in the UK, the driver's seat is on the right side of the car, meaning the steering wheel is on the right as driving on the left side of the road. This is also referred to as right-hand drive.
Well, that would make sense because you kind of want to put the driver's side away from the section that you're driving. Or the section
Like
that,
on the
like...
line?
Yeah. Because if you got into a car accident, it would be a lot more fatal if someone hits you on... Because oncoming traffic it'd be coming like this, right?
Yeah, so they'll be driving like this.
So
but,
if
but they're on the right side though.
Yes.
And they're driving on the left too.
Oh, did it say they're driving on the left?
Yeah, the UK, they drive on the left side of the road. Yeah, on the Atlantis island that I was talking about, they're UK owned still, so they still have like some of the laws still that the UK had.
That's right.
So yeah, the UK drives on the left side of the road.
I guess my logic was completely backwards.
Oh.
I guess you want to be on the other side so that you can be closer to the line so that you can see oncoming traffic better. I guess
that's kind of how ours is.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't design traffic. I don't design cars. I do computer stuff.
She had waited a whole year for it to arrive. Yeah, it must have taken a long fucking time. I'm picturing you can't put a car on an airplane. It's gotta be by boat.
You put it on like the underside. You like, airdrop it in.
Yeah, like it's your carry-on luggage of a car.
Yeah.
I guess her love of cars would be an obvious next topic. I recall I don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor.
Yes?
Please have the witness
Append.
append. I was saying that right. I was like, what the fuck's append? A pen? What she just said into her testimony.
Do you not know what that means?
No.
It means basically added to.
Oh. Well, I'm not a lawyer. Barb has never said that during SVU.
I've seen that word a lot, but granted, I guess I have reasoning. In the computer science world, append means like if you were to take a word and say like Phoenix Flare, and you wanted that to be like all one word, and you had two words, Phoenix and Flare, you append Flare onto Phoenix, and it like adds it to the end.
Okay.
So that's what append means. It's like I guess adding it to something.
Cool.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That is not my point. Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sis new car is like a totally special model from England. I yelled, hold it, pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars.
Ask for the heck of it.
Yeah, like, so, yes. What am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are brick cars good? They're not. They're horrible on gas. Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat's on the opposite side than here in the States. Okay, so they did explain it for us. It would seem like there's no benefit in owning one. I guess if you want the brand or something. Is there any, like, cool British brands?
I don't know.
I know we over here we have, like, Bentleys and Lamborghinis and shit.
Isn't Fiat a English brand?
Yeah. I think Lamborghinis are Italian brand.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, huh?
Wait, what about Mini Coopers?
I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure Mini Cooper. I don't think it's Fiat. I think it's Mini Coopers are from the UK. Sorry, other small car.
Yeah. I don't know shit. I just got a Bronco, and that was just because my dad was like, "Ew, that's your Lincoln that you had," and here you go. This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? Yo, what do you know? That sleek shape, the wild way it turns, the smooth and raw feeling, the transmission, the cool breeze of the AC? Forgive me. Her personality really changed at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Wait a second.
What are you thinking? Talk to me.
This isn't Eeny Miney, is it?
I don't know. Dash out me. Dash out me.
I'm starting to connect the dots here.
She like would say things like, "No, I'm not letting you get a newbie inside my car." Was your sister good at driving? She was like totally awesome. She like said she was going to be the like racing queen of the nursing world.
Yeah, I'm also a racist queen.
Somehow, I think she bumped my question off the track again.
I'm so funny.
So like that's why I ended up taking the passenger seat that night too. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I was like immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled like in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural sound and testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path, I know it. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to press. Well, we got an added thing, so maybe that's supposed to be an indication that it's from the fucking UK or whatever. Wait, looking.
Hang on.
I have an inkling.
Let me think. The right door. How could she be the passenger if she opened the right door? It's an English car.
Maybe you should present it. Miss Meany, do you remember this article?
I thought that that's what they were leaning towards.
It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side of the passenger door seat? Oh, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver is on the left side.
That would be if we were in an American car. But it would be opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them are riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side.
What do you mean by this?
Miss Meany, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the door. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Order in the court. Order.
I'll take a Big Mac.
Ding ding, order up. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again.
Yeah, I'm on my meds right now.
Miney said the person who was driving was her older sister, Miney.
That is what Eni said, yes, but that's where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there is only one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Miney? Who was really in the driver's seat that night? Beep. The answer is the only person that had her driver's license. The one person that had her driver's license, Miney. After all, it makes her the only person that could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Miney, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
The next question?
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name is.
Holy shit!
Don't fuck up here! This witness' real name is...
Let me just, Dr. Turner Gray.
Do you really want to fuck around and find out right now? Miney. That is your real name.
Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. So, for the purpose of facial reconstruction, surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery.
This is the picture she gave to the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. Now!
But Miney, she died in a car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, it was not the case.
Then the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Miney? In a car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Miney. Her sister, Miney, then stole her face and was reborn as Eni. With this, she effectively erased Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can see now why Miney had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of the dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Miney was still in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So, this witness had to stop it from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Turner Gray? I hardly know her. Sorry.
Is his name supposed to be a play on words as in
I
Turn
thought
Her Gray?
I think, probably. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And, in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Well, Miss Von Karma.
Why did you say my name just now?
Looks like I'm wearing a mask.
The witness?
That's right, I admit it. My real name is Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I'm just gonna let her cry.
This is so mean. I think I understand why. Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. The key!
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Eni had been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hated it. I hated it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Miney chose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, my FA.
This is preposterous.
Bitch.
I am perfect. Me, Francesca Von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ!
And one more for good measure.
Holy shit! We're dead! Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix. Phoenix?
This court is a fraud, a sham.
Wow. Well, she's not a...
Now then, It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Alright. Not guilty! Yay! We're not even there anymore. We fucking
I thought it would show him like passed out on the ground.
I thought so too.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Thanks, Judge. Love you, Pookie.
Good job, Udgy.
Udgy. Congratulations, Maya.
Sis! Oh, I guess that's the first time they've seen each other.
Yeah. Yeah, because normally it's Maya, like, calling Mia.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream.
You know, sis, I can't have dreams. In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent?
I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
Aww. That's right. Oh, while she was asleep, she smelled her sister. There's still one thing I couldn't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi didn't shoot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Miney had planned to open the door to the channeling chamber herself. And then you and Lada would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congratulations, Maya!
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Yeah, no problem, Pookie. Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again.
What do you mean?
It's gonna happen in the third game, isn't it? I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt.
Well, I don't think you really need your aunt anymore.
Hey Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help me be Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Do we
even have it?
Check profiles? Was it because of Pearl? I mean, Morgan wanted Pearl to be the next master.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could try it.
Yeah.
It's because of Eenie Money.
It's because of her!
Really?
4 years from now, a new master would be born into the Quran village. And that person would be you, Maya.
And?
And 4 hours, my god. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then?
The Branch family, my aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls could become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. My precious Pearl. You're the only one suitable to be the master of the Quran, dear child. I sacrificed it all for your sake. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that wimpy, happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Yippee! Are you excited?
Oh shit, she's so fine.
This is the worst fucking episode.
You know, I love how before we were getting into this, Phoenix said to me, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna have you guess which one's the worst episode."
Oh, sorry.
You can see how those plans go.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
It's the least favorite in the fandom.
saving content.
Yeah, save that shit. At least you can see the name of it. Turnabout Big Top.
Yep. Does every single one of them have something about turnabout?
Yeah. It's the theme. It's the brand.
Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna stop it there because obviously we don't want to get into the next episode quite yet.
Oh yeah, how'd you feel about it? How'd you feel overall about episode 2?
I thought it was a pretty good episode. I think that twist at the end there was exactly what was needed because like you kind of figured out the plot like right before like the last day of the trial, which like you know is a good thing. It's a good thing that you're able to like put the pieces together, but the fact that like literally 15 minutes ago I was like, oh my goodness, because I was thinking, oh, Miney, like her sister was carrying out revenge because you know like Dr. Turner Gray basically like killed her,
indirectly killed her sister.
Yeah, but then the fact that like it was actually Miney all along, I think that was the cherry on top. So I think that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But
I really like the twist. I was hyping it up yesterday when I was streaming. I'm like, Cameron's almost at the part where he gets to see the twist. I wonder if he'll figure it out before it's like presents itself.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Can't wait to get into this one. I'm gonna try so hard to like this episode just in spite of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do everything I can to hype up this episode and just be like, wow, this episode is so great. Cue to me in 3 episodes when I'm like, this episode fucking sucks.
Yeah, I think that what people hate the most, because like really drives the cases is the characters in it. Like even like Morgan, we fucking hated her, but like she was a compelling character along with Pearls and Edie and technically Miney and all that stuff. And even Dr. Gray had like a purpose. Yeah. I think it's just the characters in this one people get irritated with.
It's okay. I had to deal with the most irritating character in that fucking here's a meatball snack. I don't think anyone could be more annoying than that bitch.
Here's a steak with rice just for you.
Yeah. Here's my I'm going to murder you in 10 hours steak.
Wow, I always wanted one of these.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will try to get through it to the best of my ability. I know the finale of this is like really good.
Well, like the
last turnabout. Because I think there's only 4 episodes if my memory serves correctly.
Okay.
There might actually be. Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember.
Well, we don't have to worry about that quite yet.
4 or 5.
We'll get there.
Yeah. I remember one of the cases, but I can't remember if it's with Francisca as a prosecutor or if it's some other guy.
I don't know anything.
I don't either.
But I'll figure it out later on. So
yeah. So in the next one, we'll start episode 3 right when the scene starts up, so you guys can enjoy right at the bat.
Yep. So thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye bye.